Everyone, welcome to today's video. Welcome to the Video Game Fight School channel. Thank you very much for tuning in. So apparently it appears there have been some developments, leaks, reveals of some kind that are probably not supposed to be public have made their way out to the public. And I think we probably have to take a look at this. You see, for all these months, we've been starving for some semblance of announcements or confirmations or just the inner workings of what's going on with Gotham Knights, and we haven't necessarily seen much. Now, I don't know if any of this means that the game is going to be coming soon or there's going to be a release window in my mind, even though we saw a date in all of these different reveals, and I'll show that to you. I guess we can still go ahead and look at it and still kind of say at the end of the day, we have to wait for official sources to go ahead and confirm what it is that they want to confirm. So first of all, let's look at some things that have been developing here on my Twitter feed, and shout out to Suspicious Tension, always at work looking for, all kinds of details. And apparently this information page from a tester basically made its way out. And, Suspicious Tension went ahead to tag, as many people within this space as, they could, just to ensure that people are quite aware of what's going on. And even on our subreddit, the Gotham Knights subreddit, the conversation is still going on. And something that was quite interesting to even add to all of this was something found in Irish stores, apparently. And this actually shows that it's coming on the 24th of April. Now, that is very challenging to kind of put into play because there is an April release that has received its marketing, and that's the Lego Skywalker Saga game. And this is why I said for the date, I'm not necessarily too certain that this is the date we're going to get it, but hey, I'm not going to be mad if we get it on the 24th of April. Shoot, I'm not even going to be mad if we got it in the 24th of any month before June. And so that's just my own particular, stance so far on all of this. But a lot of people are talking about it being, something where they can't necessarily believe it. It's just probably in a place where the game doesn't seem to have a lot of marketing. These are some of the concerns of the Redditors as well and people who are in this space. And I think they do have a point. It's really difficult to take a lot of this just on the fact that, we're looking at some kind of a, game that is supposed to be coming out soon, but we haven't necessarily seen anything much from it. So I think these are some pertinent issues so far that are in place. Now, there are also other things like, pop models. I think the Funko Pop models that usually are made with some of these different superheroes as they come out. And it seems to be that there's some sort of a list. I don't know where this list probably came from. It looks like it's a GameStop list. I have done a stunt at GameStop, so I think I can kind of say maybe potentially, this could also be faked. I mean, this could also be, manufactured, but it seems to look like a GameStop list of items that are probably going to be coming into the store. In fact, if you look at the far right, it doesn't seem like there are quantities in already. So it's probably things that are probably going to be expected to show and ship into stores and are probably going to start going on sale once the game comes out. Now, all of this is just ramping up in terms of marketing. It doesn't really mean much, but this is something that you definitely have to pay very close attention to in regard to how all of that works. Because if you go ahead and you kind of start looking at all of these little details, it might be months away. And remember, when we started our calendar, we talked about the games that had been somewhat confirmed. We looked at the Lego Skywalker game. We looked at Jason Kilar, who's the CEO of Warner Media's tweet, where he said that Gotham Knights and Hogwarts Legacy and some other things that Warner Brothers was trying to do in their media section was still on track. And so I said, I thought, in my opinion, that after the Lego Skywalker game came out, that Gotham Knights would then eventually start getting its marketing being ramped up. And the truth is that game will have its own audience, but still it would not be fair for that game to receive, all of the limelight, and then Gotham Knights really doesn't get anything, or Gotham Knights comes in and interferes with its marketing and its own limelight. But this is what we have so far. If you want any links to all of this so you can take a look at it by yourself, I'll leave links in the description of the Twitter feed and even the subreddit. I mean, you can go to these places without any problems, and you should kind of see and tap into the conversations that are going on. I encourage you to do that because that way you can ask some more pertinent questions and you can see exactly where people stand on the different issues. But that's pretty much it from me. I appreciate you guys' time and audience. Thank you very much for watching the video. Talk to me in the comment section. Peace out.